Welcome to Thought Cops, the only podcast where every week we police the mean streets of the internet because, hey, somebody simply has to do it. And then we let you be the judge, we let you be the jury, and we let you be the executioner too. In the court of public opinion, coming to you live from Neo, Chicago, I am Officer Kevin.
And I'm the Granch. You're a loser, Mr. Granch.
Oh my
but
God.
You've nothing left to lose. You wear shorts outside in winter like you got something to prove, Mr. Granch. Everyone knows calling yourself a gym cell is just a bad excuse. Thanks again to Berries and Cream for yet another persona.
Yeah, you've given up the Naruto OC, and now you've become a Grinch OC.
I'm going for, it's the Granch.
That is Grant's Grinch Sona.
That's basically, I hate Christmas enough for that to be true.
You know what? I was wondering what you were going to do. I knew it's got some weird shit planned for this, and that was far and beyond anything I would have expected.
That's me. I like putting effort into things.
See, I can't wait to see you keep it up every single week.
Yep.
How are you going to top this one next time?
2020 is going to be a big year for us.
Yeah, keep up the Grinch parodies all year.
There will be other things.
No, there won't. Let's give a quick thank you to our guests from last week, Peter and Nico. Thank you, Peter and Nico. Thank you, Peter and Nico. What a great time.
Thank you.
We got a brand new member of the family. That's right. Whether he likes it or not, he's part of this family. We love him no matter what. We got Bruce Kesselring. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, how the hell are you, man?
I'm great. I didn't know what I was getting into, I guess, but
nobody ever does.
That caught me off guard, and I'm here every single week, so that was really something. Anyway, enough of that business. Bruce, you're a comedian here in Chicago. You're in the stand-up scene. You're in the circuit.
You seem like a funny man. Could you tell us a joke?
He does this to everybody. It never goes over well.
I mean, I have one like in the barrel when people say that.
I mean, you can.
Shoot. I want to hear.
It's not going to work now.
Okay, never mind.
That was worth a shot, Grant. Anyway, Bruce, very funny man. Also doing your own YouTube gaming channel these days.
Yeah, that's right.
Want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's brand new. It's been like a month. I think episode 28 came out today.
Damn, all that in a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a video game and giving commentary.
Still.
Yeah, but like you guys are doing like a whole thing here. What I'm creating is barely an entertainment product.
But a product nonetheless. You're a content creator.
It is content. It fits the definition of content.
Yes.
You're a hero, basically.
Yes. Content creator, comedian, hero.
Yeah, I'm showing that anyone can do it, which is really the message that the world needs right now.
We really could use that. The world can be a dark place sometimes, but if you want to start up a gaming channel, have at it.
Listen, OBS is free.
Yeah.
Buy a mic, play your game, start talking. That's all I'm doing here. Some people don't even want to put in that kind of effort, so props to you.
That is true.
You got any shows coming up or anything? Tomorrow, exciting planned?
Tomorrow night I have a show.
Okay, well, if you're listening to this next week, go back in time. No, but you can also follow Bruce on social media and stuff like that. So what's your handle again?
Twitter and Instagram, it's just at Bruce Kesselring.
All right, cool. And we'll link to that in the description. So thank you, Bruce, for coming on the show. Glad to have you. Been meaning to ask you for a while. Mm-hmm. So it's finally happening. It's happening. .gif?
Yeah,
okay.
Ron Paul, 2012.
Just making sure I got my file sizes right. Anyway, we got some show news. This is the last time I'm going to mention this to you, worms. We got a live show coming up, all right? It's on January 2nd at the Crowd Theater in Chicago at 10 p.m. We got the wonderful...
It's nearly sold out, so buy your tickets. It's almost there.
Is it really?
It's almost at capacity.
Yeah.
Yes.
You better hurry the hell up. You heard the man. We got Brianna Murphy will be performing with us. It's going to be a great time. That episode will be coming out in the feed. So if you want to be a part of history, you're going to want to be there.
Yeah. And if you're not, then you get a video anyway.
Yeah, but you can be there and support the show. And
especially if you're in Chicago. What are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey.
We're also going to be doing like a live 2 minutes of hate segment. So anyone, I know y'all out there listening to the show, you leaving your voicemails. Come say it to our fucking faces, you cowards.
Yeah, you bitch.
You got something? You got some shit you want to say? Come say it to my face at the Crowd Theater on January 2nd in Chicago, Illinois at 10 p.m. on a Thursday night.
Out on the north side.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Anyway, that's going to be a good time, so don't miss that. Speaking of good times to be had by everybody, we've got some new merch in our store.
Hooray.
We got a brand new t-shirt from friend of the show, Brandon Kirkman.
I don't know if we mentioned it on the show before, but it's it's an Akira cover.
Yes.
Cover art of Akira.
It's from one of the chapter covers from the hit manga series Akira. That was kind of bothering me. You were saying it the wrong way. And
Fuck you.
I didn't want to correct you immediately, but I did want to retcon it by saying it properly.
It's called Akira and Pokemon.
The fuck out of here! Get out of your fucking house.
I've been reading Donald Trump Jr.'s book Triggered, and
is that real?
This is what that's what he taught me is say anime names wrong.
Shoo boy.
Okay,
that's
wait.
all in chapter 1.
So Pokemon is definitely wrong, but is it? What are we saying is the correct
Akira.
one? No, I know Akira.
I'm saying that's the correct.
He's just going to call it Akira, I guess. I guess all Japanese property
is the
Akira.
fucking shit that I've been doing my fucking Japanese fucking character for the past 3 episodes, and do you know what the fucking shit I have to hear last time is Nico going, your pronunciation's completely off on that. It's all the same vowel sounds. It's I E O U A E A O.
Yeah, well,
that's how to speak Japanese. Why don't you understand how to speak a secondary language just based on me writing it out for you? Why don't you get that?
I thought it was pretty good, to be honest.
Thank you. I thought so too, but I don't know.
What do we know, I guess?
I'm sensitive to these things.
Yeah. Check it out. It's teespring.com/stores/thoughtcops. Not just a new t-shirt, we get the long sleeve as well. We also have a lot of really shitty stickers you can buy. We got if you're a fan of both Super Mario RPG and the cartoon series Family Guy, we've done a little mashup. You can buy a sticker of that. We have remember the game Star Fox 64? Hey Epstein, I'm on your side. You can buy that sticker. As well as Last Man Stranding, which simply has to be seen to be believed, folks.
Classic.
Check it out.
I'm very upset. They keep taking down our sticker of Brain Lives Matter.
I don't know why.
Lives Matter.
I think it's the wording, because when I originally uploaded Brandon's design, because it's the artwork, it's the running gag on the show, Dead in Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's the Minecraft defense. Whatever happens in Minecraft stays in Minecraft. You can do anything. It's incredible.
It's like the Matrix, but less resolution.
Yeah, more or less. So the whole I originally uploaded it with it was called the Minecraft defense, and immediately got pulled. And I re-uploaded it as the legal defense. Never got taken down. So don't be a narc.
Good enough.
Buy a shirt. Support the show. Anyway, let's move right along to a very famous segment of the show that is called 2 Minutes of Hate. All right. Listen, I know things are crazy these days. You don't have to tell me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. And I'm even on some of the other websites that I can't even remember, because those are the 3 big ones, you know? Chatterbait. Oh, you know I'm on there.
Onlyfans.com/Kevin.
Yeah. I got to get early for that URL. Another way to support the show, I guess. Just kidding. Don't do that. But this is where we like to blanket punish all these annoying trends and these things we see on the internet that just drive us simply bonkers, to put it lightly.
Auga.
Is that a reference to Bonkers the Bobcat?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, Bruce, you ever see that cartoon Bonkers?
No, haven't heard of this one.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
It was on I think
you made it up.
It was on Toon Disney. It's a deep cable channel.
Yeah, we didn't have that package growing up. So, yeah.
I didn't have it at first, and then one night I went back to check and I had it. So I think they
Yes.
Anyway, nobody wants to hear about Toon Disney. That's not my 2 minutes of hate. So my 2 minutes of hate actually this week is these Twitter gift sets. Have you guys seen this? It's like they post this, it's like a grid format with these gifts, and it's like, hope this works.
No.
I have seen this. Are they supposed to move?
sometimes they're supposed to move. I think sometimes they're just supposed to cut the image properly into quarters so it looks like one. Just upload a big image. This isn't impressive to anybody, at least not to me. I don't know about you, Grant.
They take one photo and they quadrant it, and then they upload those 4 times, and then it's a panel of GIFs that are supposed to move.
Yes, exactly. And it always says, "Hope this works." Now, this has been a recurring thing on the show recently. I've been bothered by this. I don't know how these people do it.
You're just confused about people that are smarter than you.
Yeah, that's the premise of the show. So people, like, I don't know how this happens. So on Twitter, you don't get to choose how the image is cropped. I've talked about this before. You don't get to choose. You don't get to even see a preview. You just upload it, and it just cropped a certain way. And sometimes you go back to it, and it's cropped a different way. So I don't know how they do it.
What if these people are engineers, and they do the inspect element, and then they go into the matrix, and they do a couple of these. You ready for this?
Okay, he's hacking into the mainframe here. If you can, that's going to pick up on the mic. He was just, he's in.
Yeah, I'm in.
So this whole gift set thing, hope this works. Either you know or you don't know, all right? It's like if you're smart enough to, inspect element?
Yeah.
If you're smart enough.
If you're an inspector.
If you're an inspector. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Inspector Gadget was logged on.
Inspector element.
That could be your Inspector Gadget Sona next week.
Yeah, that's going to be next week.
Yeah. Just dead properties. Anyway, my punishment for this is it doesn't work. And none of your thoughts and prayers will make it work. Because I don't know how the hell you do it. And neither should you. What's this in the chat here? IoNet Runner is in our live chat posting a very broken version of this.
And it looks bad.
And it looks horrible. Yikes. Big oof.
I wish people could see it. If you only went to patreon.com/thoughtcops and donated $5 a month, you could jump into this live chat where things are popping. There's people in here.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Right, Bruce, you have 2 minutes of hate this week?
Yeah, I do. So, have you seen this this toilet that's been on Twitter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody's dunking on the toilet as like this late capitalist nightmare thing.
Hey, better to dunk on the toilet than in the toilet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Why would you poo on top of the toilet and not in it?
No, that's not... Forget it.
All right,
continue.
Sorry.
Speak for yourself on that. So, for people who don't know, I don't need more context than the toilet that was on Twitter. Somebody posted, it's like, it's a toilet that's been angled slightly. And the idea is that if you sit on it for more than 5 minutes, your legs start to cramp. So it's so it's to discourage employees from like taking long bathroom breaks, which is obviously like a terrifying concept. But I don't know if you guys actually like went to the tweet that everybody's responding to.
I did.
Did you look at like the profile that's posting this?
I did not.
Okay, because I was curious about it. I want to see like who is proposing this. Where is it coming from?
More research than I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, I literally clicked on the tweet and then clicked on the profile. And
did you inspect the element or
no? That's where the mystery is solved. But so it's one tweet it's one profile posted this. It's just a picture of the toilet. There's no link to anything. There's no like company that's doing it. And the profile, it's like it's verified, but it's some like weird. Like that doesn't mean much, you know. It's just like the first thing in the bio is like an IMDb link, and he's clearly posting stuff that's just like provocative. Oh. So I guess what I'm getting at is I don't think this thing is real.
Yeah.
And you know, and I saw it's like a mad dash to get your joke out about the toilet, which a lot of them were funny. Like I liked a couple of the tweets about the toilet.
Did you like mine?
I didn't see yours.
He didn't know who you were until 30 minutes ago.
Well, no, I followed you.
Well, thank you.
Oh, check out that tweet, everybody.
I mean, another irritating aspect of that is the fact that it's like there's going to be no implementation of this. You mean every building's going to like rip out all of their toilets and install new toilets that are angled 13 degrees lower just to piss off their employees?
I could see. Never mind. I don't want to get too personal.
I mean, you could say like maybe WeWork is going to adopt this, and then in their new floor plans, they're going to be using these toilets going forward. But again, I didn't see. There's no details anywhere, so it just strikes me as somebody made something up to freak people out. It's almost like the the anti-capitalist version of like the Bloomberg parody.
Yeah, that was great.
It's just like
Nothing anti-capitalist about that.
yeah. Well, it's just total red meat for people who want to believe a certain thing would be true. Yeah.
I want to believe, and then it's the toilet. All right, so what's your punishment for these toilets? Or this toilet man?
Yeah.
He has to sit on the toilet. That's his toilet now.
I mean, sometimes I sit in the regular toilet and my legs fall asleep. Can you imagine this thing? Folks. Anyway, Granch.
All right, so my 2 minutes I hate this week is, you guys know, like, facts. You ever hear any facts? You guys see any facts?
Yeah, facts, reason, logic. I know about that stuff.
Not reason and logic.
Okay.
No, we're not talking about music here. We're talking about facts, cold, hard facts. And sometimes you read a fact on the internet and people are like, is that a real fact? Is this fact true?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that's verifiable in nature? Perhaps. For instance, I'm scrolling on some website. I don't remember which one. Doesn't matter. And I see this little factoid. A tiny fact. It's French for tiny fact. It says a shot of whiskey. In the Old West, a 45 cartridge for a 6-gun cost 12 cents. So did a glass of whiskey. If a cowhand was low on, I misspelled something here. If a cowhand was low on cash, he would often give the bartender a cartridge in exchange for a drink. This became known as a shot of whiskey. And you're like, well, that sounds interesting. Is it true? And other people are also like, I don't know if this is true or not. Let me look it up. So you'll see the fact there, and then in one of the comments, someone will go, here's this article I found on Snopes. It says it's not true. And you're like, okay, well, I guess it's not true then. Almost guaranteed every single time underneath that comment that points out whether or not it's true, someone has to point out, Snopes is actually a very biased website. It's like, we're talking about a shot of whiskey, not whether or not the high crimes and misdemeanors that the president is getting impeached for are valid in a court of law or not. We're talking about whether or not a fucking shot of whiskey back in 1815 used to be exchangeable for a fucking bullet. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about fucking Nancy Pelosi or some shit. We're talking about a goddamn shot of whiskey. And so there's this like whole page that's like accusations of bias on rationalwiki.org. Heavily biased website, might I say, that points out how, just all these things that Snopes has or hasn't done, and there's this weird shit about, the owners of Snopes and their dark agenda. And it's just like, but this is about a shot of whiskey. This is the most trivial fucking bullshit. Point that out for literally anything else, but not for this. It doesn't need to be said.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Somebody should have brought this up to Mr. Toilet himself.
So my punishment is, I don't know. I put a shot glass in a gun and I shoot you with it. You fucking idiot.
Is there Malort in there?
Oh, I tip my hat to you, sir. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Thank God we can move on. So if you haven't listened to Thought Cops before, every week we investigate the internet's outrage-inducing news stories, and then we sentence each perpetrator to a cruel and often quite unusual punishment. So let's get to it.
Speaking of unusual, I think one real quick good segue we could blend into, since Bruce brought up the angle toilet, is another bathroom-based story broke the news this week. Or should I say broke the wind.
Dude, bro, you cannot say that. That is not cool.
This restroom sign went viral saying employees may face a smell check to ensure they're not sitting on phone.
Okay, now what the fuck is Como News?
I don't know. It's biased, man. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's happening in Baltimore. This sign appeared.
Slowly.
This sign appeared on Reddit. Attempts to stop workers from taking long breaks. If in bathroom for more than 10 minutes, a smell check will be completed to ensure employee not sitting on phone. If it does not stink, employee's name will be reported to office.
That won't be a problem for me. My ass smells.
Yeah, just by default. That's, I mean, you got to account for constipation.
True. Sometimes I'm in there trying to make it. Doesn't happen.
Should I click this guy's profile?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a blue check mark or anything.
If we've learned one thing tonight, we should at least check
click the profile.
Yeah. See that bio.
Well, this at least we're reading an article about it already.
Yeah.
Straight from comonews.com.
Well, they named a city, so...
This guy's from India. I don't know if that means anything or not.
He follows as many people as he is followed by. Almost exactly.
I don't see too much else. I don't see anything verifying this. This guy could have written this on his own and I guess uploaded it.
It doesn't matter if it's real or not because this isn't the news. This is Thought Cops. We're simply reporting about what's on Twitter.
Could you imagine CNN talking about this?
Well, maybe they will.
Bathroom smell checks could be coming to a workplace near you.
Incredible. Incredible stuff. Technology these days.
I got nothing else to add. That's it.
Nothing else to add?
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah, go.
Give me the wheel.
Go off, King. There's no... Okay. Pick a number 1 through 5.
5.
Potpourri.
Oh, that's appropriate. I bring my own shit-smelling potpourri. So I can tweet in peace.
That is appropriate.
Yeah. Bruce, for the record, we are trying to get a wheel that we can spin. So sometimes giving out the punishments can be a little challenging.
It's taxing. Mm-hmm. It's difficult. Clicking on people's names is difficult.
Yeah. Life is hard. Get a wheel. Spin the wheel. Let the wheel do the work for you, baby. That will be happening eventually.
This is a good example of automation taking more jobs.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we're not even going to be working for Thought Cops. It's just going to be a wheel that's just churning out the podcast.
More or less, and some AI bot that some freak will make.
It's terrifying.
There's going to be a poop-smelling robot someday.
Fuck yeah, bro. You know, let's get the poop-smelling robots before the sex robots. I want it to be real, you know?
It's all the same to me, man.
You know what? That's true love. Speaking of love.
Go on.
Just thought it was kind of a funny thing to say.
Yeah, no, it was good. Where'd you get the idea to say that?
Slate.com. This article on Slate.com is making the rounds this week. It's titled, "Do I have to tell my new girlfriend that I'm going to keep seeing sex workers? She's amazing, but sex workers are my therapy." It's a good question. Grant, what would you do? I want to put you on the spot.
My girlfriend is my hand right now. Okay. I think that a little sex worker would be a step up for me.
Well, I suppose the hand knows all. But anyway, this article is, I, 35 male, started dating someone, 33 female, recently that I've really enjoyed connecting with and have found a higher level of chemistry than anyone else I've dated. It's exciting and has given me a chance to imagine a stable future with someone, something I've struggled to imagine in the past. But there's something else that's new for me this year that complicates me. I've started seeing sex workers.
Hoo-hoo. You're already doing more research than basically everybody who's read this, which has been just the headline. People have been sharing the headline.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I'm reading it live, folks. I'm learning on the fly.
Wait, I'm a little confused on the chronology. So he's only been seeing sex workers for a year, too? Or
all I know is that he was seeing sex workers prior to dating this woman. And he wants to continue to see sex workers, but he says he's not sure if he should even say anything about it.
Well, yeah, because he says there's something else that's new for me this year that complicates things. I've started seeing sex workers.
Yeah. So you know what? Job's a job. You know, that's how you get your kicks. That's how you get your therapy. That's fine. But maybe I don't know. Maybe say something. I don't know. There's a whole the article goes on to, this is over Q&A, if you will. The article goes on to explain the answer, which I will not tell you the answer. I want the listener to interpret it because I don't want to read it. I don't feel like reading right now. So, Bruce, what do you think? I'm going to throw it to you.
So, I mean, this is another thing. I saw the headline and I didn't read it or anything, but I mean,
everything.
I had assumed this is like a thing he's done for a while. It's like it's part of his life as he sees sex workers, and now he's dating. It seems
that way, yeah.
But now he's saying it started this year. Yeah. So, like, how long was he seeing sex workers before he even started seeing this woman? And does he even need to keep seeing them?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it must have changed his life. It must have been a life-changing event for him.
Why not go to like a real therapist if you have like issues, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the therapist takes Blue Cross and the sex workers take United, which he has.
Sex workers take his dick is what they take.
Yeah,
I thought that joke was going to go over better.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Didn't. Definitely not.
I'm disappointed.
So anyway, what else is there to say about this?
Sucks. You know, we have the institution of relationships in this country. You guys know? You guys know relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I got nothing else either.
Nothing else to add.
I got nothing, man.
So yeah,
I'm fucking tired. I'm worn down. I've been sick for like 3 weeks straight. I got the bronchitis.
This was doing a little shorts check, and he's wearing pants.
What the fuck?
I found that actually very interesting. You didn't get truly sick until you stopped wearing shorts.
Yeah. I told you. I told you it had nothing to do with the shorts. Now that I'm wearing pants all the time, I'm sick as fuck.
Well, that's the weird thing is it does have something to do with it because it's just the opposite, though.
Yeah.
They're related, but not how we all thought they were. See, Bruce, we thought that Grant was constantly getting sick because he was wearing basketball shorts.
No, you thought that.
Only
you.
I say we and all of our friends and family.
It was literally only you.
Sound off in the Discord if that's not the case. So anyway.
Bruce, have you ever worn shorts in winter before?
No.
It's refreshing.
Does that sound refreshing to you or does that sound like painful?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to judge at least the people in this room, but
he's not a racist is what he's trying to say. He's not racist against us shorts wearers.
I mean, I've known people who did that, and it always struck me as kind of posturing.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I'm posturing?
I think so, too.
You come to my house, you say I'm posturing? Is that...
Hey, man, I agree with him. Back off. Anyway, sex work.
Right. Sex work.
Sex work. My punishment for this is this guy gets no dome at all. He gets nothing. He lives a life of... He becomes an insult, basically. He wants his cake. He wants to eat it, too. That old phrase I don't quite understand still. So, yeah, he doesn't get anything. He gets dumped. He loses his sex insurance.
He loses a job.
Sure.
Eventually, he loses his life in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. For the love of God.
Yeah. I mean, that's the price you pay for breaking off of the monogamy train.
What else do you want to jump into? What other fun we got in store?
I got some fun right here. Iowa homeowner says swastikas Confederate flags not racist.
Okay.
So here, take a look at this guy. This is from Fox32Chicago.com. Look at this absolute... This is outside of this guy's house. He is just a giant display of Confederate flags and a big fucking Nazi flag just outside of his house. Look at him. Does this guy not look exactly how you think he would look?
Yeah, he's got the hat and everything. Hey, the hat matches the house. How about that? Wonder if the carpet matches the drapes.
Jesus Christ. I want to read some quotes from this. This guy's name's something Stark. Ned Stark. No, William Stark. He says, "It's a free country. I'll put it out there if I want to." Sounds familiar to me.
What?
They don't know their history, evidently, Stark said. That's the only reason I can think of that they can think anything bad about it. They don't know their history.
Oh, so this guy's a bit of a history buff. Yeah. This guy looks like a total You know the history majors in college? They're always dressing up like this.
If he had like a tweed jacket with elbow patches on, he would fit the persona.
Yeah. It's always either that or they're just covered in swastikas. You ever go to a party with these guys on campus?
I mean, what's great about this is that when it's just a Confederate flag or just a swastika, there's always a plausible argument that it's it's about something else.
Yeah.
That it's about some historical thing. When you combine them, it's very, very hard to say that there are some kind of racial undertones there.
And there's not like his house looks so weird. It's like the top half is normal house, and the bottom half is swastikas and Confederate flags.
Yeah, they're like these planks. Like you see,
Yeah.
they're like wooden boarded, whatever you call them. I don't know.
And I believe it's also like right near an elementary school, if I recall.
Yeah.
So
That's where it says somewhere in here. It's like 60% of people that go to elementary school there are not white.
So he just wants to be a history teacher. That's all.
I mean, I do think one weird thing about this story is the fact that, like, it's news at all because, like, of course there's a fucking psychopath out there that's like, yeah, it's my free speech.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, no, that's a Nazi sign. You're not promoting, like, an understanding of the complex history of World War II to, a small town in fucking Iowa.
Yeah, I think the punishment should be a history test. He has to
What happens if he fails the test?
take that shit down.
Fair enough.
If he
that's
passes,
good.
I guess he's right. Leave it up. But it's going to be very comprehensive. It's going to be world history, not just American history, because this is the Confederate flag and the swastika. So
good point. Maybe there should be 2 tests: world history and then American history.
yeah,
He should have to learn like Soviet history from like a Berkeley professor.
yeah, totally. And he's going to come out a little different. You never know. Might learn a thing or two. Change his ways. Maybe he'll pass the test and he'll be like, you know what? This isn't cool. I'm going to take it down.
I do like there's some joke that's along the lines of like Stalin is from Georgia. So the guy who overthrew the Russian Tsars was a Confederate.
I gotta say, I love that they quoted a teacher of one of the students at the school just saying, it'd be really nice if they just took the stuff down.
Yeah. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice gesture.
Kind of all there is to say about it.
I got a punishment. You cut his gas line.
Okay.
Is that too much?
I mean,
Is that, in Minecraft, of course. I'm not advocating for any crimes.
So you just want the guy to freeze?
No. No, not in that way, no.
Okay. You want him to explode?
Sure, yeah.
How the fuck does gas work?
Forget it.
If you got to explain it, it's not funny, and I'm very stupid.
Going straight over your head.
Oh, because of like a gas chamber.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
It was a concentration.
Oh, wow.
He obviously doesn't know history.
Wow.
Obviously doesn't know what happened. So
No. Forget the past, baby. Just kidding. Learn from the past.
never forget.
Never forget what?
I don't remember. Speaking of Nazis, PewDiePie is taking a break from YouTube. You guys see this?
No, I didn't.
Well, PewDiePie is taking a break from YouTube. This is big news. Everyone's talking about it.
They are?
Yeah.
Has he done it yet, or is he like, I'm going to?
I think he's taking a break from it in 2020. This article is from CNN. It says controversial YouTuber PewDiePie will take a break from platform, saying he's feeling, quote, very tired.
Good quote.
I wish, I'm going to go into work on January 1st and be like, guys, I'm feeling real tired from showing up to work every day. I think I'm just going to not show up.
I mean, he's self-employed.
He's a made man. Not like the mafia, but he's a made man.
I've always felt kind of bad for PewDiePie a little bit.
Well, now you can relate because you're a content not a Nazi, but you're a content creator.
Yeah, and I am exhausted.
So you're saying you sympathize with him?
On a gaming level, sure, right?
Yeah, we've all had gamer moments.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, he's clearly a guy who like never planned on having this kind of platform. Like with somebody like, I don't know, like Ben Shapiro or something, like that's been his goal, I think, forever, is to be like an influential guy who people listen to.
Yeah.
And PewDiePie is just a guy who lucked into the right job at the right time to become like the guy doing this thing that wasn't a job before he was doing it.
Yeah.
And he's clearly, he doesn't understand like the extent of the influence that he has, and people are very upset with him, and like justifiably sometimes, but it's obviously like he didn't plan on any of this.
So you never can.
And also, I mean, it's good if he's not making content, right?
Yeah. Just chill out. He's got to take a little hiatus, come back, and what do you think he's going to do when he's not gaming? Game?
Probably take some time off, play some video games. What if he takes time off and he just like works at a McDonald's just as a hobby?
Yeah, he's like, the rest of my life is not working, so I guess I'll just work. Just kidding. It's hard work, folks. Twitch.tv/ThoughtCops.
I mean, yeah, there is an element of like, yeah, there's always like, as you grow into someone who has the amount of influence as he has, there is a little bit of a responsibility. There's also the point in saying that, like, yeah, not everything has to be fucking Disney, and he doesn't necessarily have to fucking kowtow to, people saying, oh, well, your humor is inappropriate because I find it to be so. It's like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on most things, and I don't really care about PewDiePie all that much to begin with. Mostly I just hate his name.
Is he? I don't think he's actually a Nazi, though. I know nothing about this.
He was born in 1932. He joined the Hitler Youth at a very young age, and he lives in Argentina right now.
Soaking up the sun.
The accent.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, I think, like many people, just an edgy guy.
Yeah, I think that's he's edgy. He does push boundaries.
But the boundaries are always the same that get pushed.
True. Like you said, the infamous hated gamer moment. Sometimes I get mad. I'm playing Beautiful Joe. I die a couple times. I just drop the controller and walk away. I don't scream anything.
That's not true. One time you had a gamer moment in an arcade.
What?
Yeah, no, you did. We were playing this game. What's it called? Killer Bee, Killer Queen.
This.
And your character died, and it's a multiplayer game, and you yelled out, "Bitch!" real loud.
At myself, for the record.
At yourself. But the woman standing next to you took offense to it, and she said, and I quote, "We don't use that word."
No, she said, we don't say that here.
We don't say that. She said,
yeah.
we, a stranger said to you, we don't say that here.
Like she's my mom. Anyway.
She was kind of hot. I'd let her be my mom.
What the fuck?
Maybe my stepmom.
All right, that's fine. Okay, now you won me back over. Anyway, PewDiePie. You should come back with a new name. That name sucks.
Yeah, man. Come on.
That's like for babies. Imagine being a even a teenager and saying you like PewDiePie.
It's one of those things that, like, my parents would, like, walk into my room and be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'd be like, "I'm watching PewDiePie." And they'd be like, "What? Go outside. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of the house."
And, like, the stuff he's doing on camera is exactly what you'd expect from somebody with that name.
Yeah.
Just, like, sounds.
Yeah.
This is why I don't care.
And somehow he's become a bastion of cultural critique. I don't fucking understand anything.
Remember when there was a big war, like, between him and some other channel? And the other channel was like
Goo Goo Gaga or something.
No, it was like T-Series. I don't even know. I don't remember what it was. And it was like, this is the last bastion of freedom on the internet.
It was like a race to, like, the first YouTube channel to get like 1 billion subscribers or whatever. Something like that.
Something like that. Good stuff.
Yep.
Everything sucks, dude. Anyway, PewDiePie, your punishment is come back, do a little soul searching, grow up a little bit, and come up with a better name.
Yeah.
Like what would be a better name?
He should do one of those in TV shows, which I'm assuming is based in real life. They would have the part where the Native American would wander into nature and they would have like a vision quest, and they'd come back and they'd have like their Native American name.
Just like on TV.
Yeah, just like on TV.
Just like that episode of King of the Hill. Is that what
it was Family Guy, I think.
Good Lord. Let's talk about one more story here. Hallmark Channel. Bruce, I know you're a Hallmark head. Hallmark Network.
I mean, those movies are a guilty pleasure. They're great.
Especially at this time of the year.
Yeah.
Christmas is all about coming together and watching some crap. So Hallmark, I guess, pulled a same-sex TV ad because who's watching this? Old people?
There were a couple of gay people in it, that's why.
It's a woman in woman marriage, and Hallmark pulled it. It's the wedding planning company Zola had this ad, and Hallmark pulled it. I guess they put it back on. Who cares?
You could say that about anything that we talked about.
I'm not trying to fucking be that way. So the Crown Media team has been agonizing over this decision as we've seen the hurt it has unintentionally caused. Interesting, unintentional. That was a quote from Hallmark CEO Mike Perry. He said simply, they believe this was the wrong decision. He came to that conclusion after people complained. And he realized he couldn't make more money. Then he realized if he put the ad back on TV, he could make more money. Yeah, that's essentially how this one boils down to. What were we going to say, Bruce?
It's kind of a familiar cycle at this point. Like Chick-fil-A has done it now. They've done the full circle. There's always like a backlash and then a backlash to a backlash. Yeah. And like the people in the corporations making these decisions are just, they're never anticipating people reacting. They just get like
I think that they're anticipating it.
I don't know, because I didn't hear about this one until like they had pulled it. I didn't see people upset about the commercial. I just heard they pulled a commercial and now people are mad.
That's the thing. I know, like Grant's mentioned here in the show, like it almost seems like you can see the Matrix coding because we do the show every week, and it's almost seeming like how much of this is manufactured.
Just a bunch of green numbers on a screen, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've only done one episode and I'm already...
Yeah. He's logged in, folks. Unplug Bruce. Hashtag unplug Bruce.
It's a little thing called the red pill, folks.
Yeah, you either take it or leave it. Choice is yours.
Yeah. Now, after you take it, now you hate women. That's how the red pill works.
That's so fucking crazy, man. I've seen that movie a few times, and I don't remember.
The part where Neo goes his own way.
Yeah. Alternate cut. What gets left on the cutting room floor, folks? It's crazy.
Whoa. Third wave feminism is like cancer to the institution of marriage.
What is that, from Bill and Ted 3?
No, that was from The Matrix.
Oh,
when he takes the red pill and he gets red pilled.
I was doing a little riff on Keanu Reeves' filmography.
I get you now.
Anyway, Hallmark Channel.
Right.
I got a punishment.
Home to such movies as...
Probably something called Home for the Holidays. Or
yeah, you can just ad-lib and you got like an 80% chance.
something like that. The Christmas Ornament. Yeah. A movie about a Christmas ornament and the sentimentality of it.
Have you seen, there's just a grid of like the posters for all their Christmas movies, and it's just noise. It's the same like color palette. The woman is always wearing red, the guy's always wearing green.
It's a white background.
Yeah. There's a dog.
It's always a dog, a beloved little pup. So I got a punishment for this.
Yeah.
Bruce, you brought up Chick-fil-A. These people love the Bible so much they should turn the channel off on Sundays. That means no chicken sandwich and no Hallmark Network on Sundays. Just goes to white noise.
They just have to sit in an empty room all day and do nothing.
Just turn on Fox News or something. What else is on?
Yeah, that would be better for sure.
Yeah.
So anyway. Move on to this week's Key to the City. There's a lot of crap out there, obviously, but we'd like to end on a positive note. Something nice, something cool, something sweet, and just in time for the holidays. My key to the city this week goes to Pokemon. That's right.
What are you, a baby?
You know what? People have been crapping on this game. Pokemon Sword version, Pokemon Shield version. There's a lot of fucking hullabaloo leading up to the release of it, and guess what? I got it. And it's growing on me. I think it's fun. I think they streamlined a lot. I didn't realize this until about 20 hours into the game, and I don't know how much this means to anybody who doesn't play these games, but you can access your PC box from anywhere, Grant. Anywhere. Not just the Pokemon Center. I don't care where you... Okay, I don't think you can do it in the gym. But anywhere else. You're on Route 9? You want to switch one out? Oh, I'm fighting ice Pokemon. I need a fire type. You got 5 in your PC. Pull them all in. Easy experience boost. Bruce, Bruce, I always see you on either Switch or at Planet Fitness. Do you have Pokemon Sword or Shield?
Yeah, I do.
Which one did you get?
I got Sword.
Okay, I got Sword too. Fuck! We could trade some exclusives.
Yeah, no luck. I mean, that's... So if this is the positivity segment, I'll keep it to things I like about the game.
Okay, all right. Please do not hurt my feelings.
Okay, but I will say I've noticed from getting through the main story, there can't be that much of a difference between the two versions. Like
I think some of the gyms might be different.
that's what I heard. Like 1 or 2 gyms is different, but like the main story, like it involves both of the mascot Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I'm not even that far.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers? Just kidding.
Sorry.
I don't care. So yeah, there's a Pokemon with a sword and a Pokemon with a shield. There's a legend.
The 2 genders.
Yeah. I love that meme.
It's good. You just anything that's in a set of 2, you just say that, and people are like, oh, he said it. Oh.
Good stuff. So yeah, my key to the city this week goes to Pokemon, at least Sword version, because that's what I play. Maybe Shield version's a pile of crap.
Could be.
Who knows? The small differences make a big difference. Bruce, did you have something nice? I know, kind of not to put you on the spot here, but if you can think of anything you can think of anything like maybe a toilet that slinks you back the other way.
Oh, wouldn't that be
so
nice?
it encourages you to stay there longer. It's like, hey, have a crap. Have one on us. We're paying you.
Isn't that the dream?
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it.
Okay, so we give the key to the city to someone we like.
Something cool. Anything.
Something you saw that gave you the fuzzy feelings.
What made you smile this week?
You smile.
Don't think too hard.
First thing that comes to your mind when you look in your phone and you think about what made me smile.
I guess I got to give it to the Queen of Shade herself, Nancy Pelosi.
The Queen of Shade. What happened here?
Oh, the president's being impeached.
Oh, he got it.
Who's the president?
As of like, I don't know, a little bit ago, he's done. He's done for. He's dead.
Did it go through the Senate?
No. Well, that's not. Don't do this to me. Don't make me get all fucking.
I just want the episode to age well.
All right, so Nancy Pelosi, she gets the key to the city.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
My key to the city goes to this Twitter account I've been following for a while. I guess this guy's in Chicago. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but the Twitter account Limited Breadsticks.
Oh yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like everything he posts is great. It's like at Limitless Jest. We should have him on the show sometime because his Twitter account's one of my favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
He does a podcast here too.
Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like Please Save Me, I think. It says.
Please Save Me Pod. Yeah.
What is his? I don't want to dox him if it's not like public on his page, but I know he's another comedian here.
Yeah.
I don't know him. Haven't met him. Like his Twitter account.
Very funny guy. He got a fake Elon Musk quote to go viral.
Oh, really?
Nice.
That the Cybertruck like doesn't have brakes or something.
He's done a couple. He put an image up that I retweeted a little earlier today that was like, this is what Democrats are doing to President Trump. And it was 2 Donald Trumps instead of the Twin Towers and then a plane flying into the 2 Donald Trumps.
Yeah, he really kills it with the image posts.
Yeah. That's what I got to do. I got to work on more images. That's how I can go viral one day. Work on my images.
Yeah.
I just do a bunch of like fucking words and people are like, I don't want to read that. You do an image.
Nobody cares about that crap.
Yeah. You look at it, you go,
something easy. Anyway. This week's Thought Cops were... Turn that fucking shit off. This week's Thought Cops word of the week is irony bro. UrbanDictionary.com says, irony bro is someone who claims to enjoy something ironically or just for fun, while hiding the fact that they have genuine interest in the thing they claim to be enjoying ironically or mocking it for the lulz. Usually attributed to hipsters and internet edgelords. Surprised we haven't done this one before, but I didn't have anything else, so that's what an irony bro is.
I feel like I don't know what I like anymore because I ironically and unironically hate and love everything to such an extreme degree. Like, I genuinely like that High Hopes dance.
What?
Yeah.
You're fucking
because
irony
I hate
poison,
it so
dude.
much, man. I hate it so much that it's my favorite thing.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
He did karaoke. He did the High Hope song and did the dance and everything. And it was supposed to be funny. Now I find out he likes it.
I like it now because I can't. It's like what's the? I've said this on the show before, and you've thought that I'm a psychopath, but this is an actual psychological phenomenon of like when you see a cute puppy and your like instinct is just crush it.
That's why I thought it was fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing to
It's
say.
like the opposite of that. It's like, oh, this is so cute that I want to destroy it.
Yeah,
this is so terrible that I love it.
Bruce, when you see a little puppy or something adorable, do you want to strangle the life out of it?
I'm saying that it's a well-studied psychological phenomenon.
But that's normal.
I'm not saying it's normal. I'm saying that it's a thing that exists.
A phenomenon. So it's
A
widespread.
phenomenon.
Are you part of this
Within a certain
phenomenon?
context.
Are you part of this?
I don't know.
That's a yes.
I don't know what I think anymore.
Jesus Christ. For God's sakes, before we get to the final segment of the show, voicemails, Bruce, where can we find you? Plug it one more time.
So on Twitter and Instagram at Bruce Kesselring, and on YouTube, the channel is Bruce Kesselring. And I have
Easy enough.
Yeah, new episodes on weekdays, 9 a.m. Central Time.
So it's like a regular, clockwork thing.
Yeah, I got them scheduled.
Hell yeah, man. That's how it's done.
We got to schedule our
We got to stop learning about how to make content on the show. Oh,
hey,
let me write that down. Schedule. Okay.
Yeah, this is not for the enjoyment of the audience. This is just so we can learn how to do the show that we're currently doing.
And it's only taken, 3 years, for God's sakes?
Hey, we're going to get there one day.
One day we'll have a schedule, folks. Awesome. We'll link to that in the episode description, so check that out. Give it a subscribe. Give it a follow, whatever platform you're on. Without further ado, let's get right to the voicemails. You can leave your own voicemail at 312-788-7361, or you can send us an audio file at thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. Hit it.
Hey, it's fucking Podzuki boys calling Bruce Kesselring, known gamer.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Gamer Jay?
Gamer Gary, we support you. Hey, we want to know what's your favorite Switch game of the year, and why is it not Slay the Spire? Anyways, call your mom, tell her you love her. Bye.
Love you, Bruce.
Love you, Bruce. Bruce.
Love you too, Kevin and Grant.
Love you.
Oh,
love
thank
you,
you.
Nico probably
Love you guys.
too. Maybe Peter, who knows?
I don't know about Peter.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Oh, that's a crossover. They're recording when we're recording?
a crossover episode?
Who was that? Homer Simpson?
Yeah.
Why was he saying that?
Because it's a crossover episode.
He's never said that. Homer Simpson doesn't break the fourth wall. Ever!
Oh boy, look, a fourth wall.
All right, I'm starting to get pissed. Anyway, so the question, Bruce, was your favorite Switch game of the year.
So, he asked what's my favorite and why is it not Slay the Spire?
Oh, yeah, awfully presumptuous.
Well, I would say the reason it's not Slay the Spire is because I've been playing the beta on PC since last year. So that's out of contention. Otherwise, it probably would be. I think it would be Untitled Goose Game.
Really?
Yeah. As I'm getting older and busier, I really appreciate a game that just gets in and out. Just makes its point.
Yeah.
I'm all about the in and out.
It's just a nice little thing. The only thing I don't like about it, I don't love the title. I wish they just called it Goose Game. Calling it Untitled Goose Game, it's almost like putting send tweet at the end.
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
It's a little too cute, and the game is not really like that. It's not. I mean, it's a funny game, but it's not like a random, that style of humor. I feel
for sure. Yeah, I wanted to check that out. I think we're talking about potentially playing that for a stream or something.
One day when we get the old Twitch account back up and running by logging into it and playing a video
dusting
game.
off the password field, typing in our password. Well, thanks guys for calling in. Check out Podzuki.
Yeah, I was just on an episode
that's
was
right.
released on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I listened to it. It was great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll get around to listening to yours soon.
You didn't listen to mine?
I forgot to.
I was on over a year ago.
No, wait, no, I did. I did listen to it. I'm not making that up right now. I did listen to it. I remembered listening to it.
If you say so. Set the next voicemail.
Guys, I've had enough. We have to do something about this.
Oh, no.
We have to find some way to make it clear, to make it apparent. Some way to signal to everybody that a woman is in a relationship. And to do it without having to rely on them to tell you about it. Because they won't tell you about it until they will tell you too late. So I suggest we do something like, I don't know. Let me think. Yeah, maybe like a pin on their clothes or something, or something like a star. Color blue.
Oh my
red,
God.
yellow, maybe.
No,
I think
The
so.
second one of these in one fucking episode. Jesus Christ.
And it's a signal color. You can see it from far away. You know how to avoid them.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's a good solution.
I'm going to blame that entirely on him having a broken heart. He's hurt. He's saying some things he doesn't mean.
I have to know how late is too late.
I was wondering that too. Yeah, like how late enough to get your heart broken.
Yeah, it's like I spent 10 minutes on this conversation. Like,
Yeah, he caught feelings and then he found out she has a boyfriend.
Oh, no.
Wow. Sorry, bro.
I hope we don't get PewDiePied for this episode. And by that, I mean, I sure hope that we don't get 100 million subscribers. Oh, man, we're so canceled that we're now the most popular YouTube channel owned by a single person.
Well, I got that asterisk on there now, owned by a single person, as opposed to whatever T-Series is. I assume that's an entity of some kind.
No idea.
Refuse to look it up.
Oh my God, Thought Cop.
Oh my God.
Can you believe how toxic people
This doesn't
are
sound like
being
Nico.
about the new Star Wars? Like,
Is this her?
people are just so incel and jealous.
Like, am I wrong? Is
that
does she
people
not sound
like
kind
her.
of?
things
She sounds kind of
that
different
they just
though.
can't imagine why someone could
she's
like
doing a
Star
voice.
Wars. If you turn off your brain, it's really good.
she's doing a-
Don't think about it too much.
She's doing a character, I
It's
see.
really, really
Yeah.
good. There was a gay kiss on screen for 2 seconds. It was so empowering. I will see this movie 15 times because I think it's a Russian
Consumer.
troll that people are review bombing this movie. People worked hard on this movie. That's really, really toxic. You should just enjoy it because it's popular. People like it. If you don't like it, that's just, you hate fun, and, you might want to unpack that. I fucking thought that. Fuck Disney.
Oh my God. Oh.
Went a little bit crazy at the end.
So yeah, the reviews for the last is it The Last Jedi? Is that what it's called?
The Last Skywalker?
that was the last. It's Rise of the Skywalker.
Oh,
I don't fucking know anymore, man.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't give a shit about anything, but mostly Star Wars.
Yeah.
Are you going to see it, Bruce?
No, I mean probably not. I've seen episodes 4 and 5.
That's it?
That's
Never even Return of the Jedi.
Not all the way through. No.
Okay. That's my
It's like,
personal
this
favorite.
This is good enough. Just these two, whatever. I don't care how it concludes.
Yeah, kind of. It's one of those things that I just picked up enough of it from osmosis. It's like, it would feel very strange to just sit down and watch those movies now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it'd be that strange. It's just you watching a movie.
You want to find out what these people are talking about, You want to find out who is Baby Yoda. And you watch all the movies and you still don't know. You got to watch a TV show? Oh, Maron.
Oh, God. I'm so sick of, the culture war. I would rather...
Culture wars.
Episode 1. PewDiePie versus T-Series. No, I'd rather have fights on the internet about fucking politics than about, the politics of media. I could give a shit about fucking media nowadays.
It's
Either
bad.
you like it or you don't like it, but shut the fuck up. I'm so fucking tired of it.
Dude, I do have to say though, Jack Ellison's Twitter has been fucking hilarious this week.
Yeah.
We're just waiting, waiting for the movie to come out, posting every negative thing he can, and he's like, "All right, the movie comes out in a few hours. Last chance you have to disown it."
I do my favorite thing about that guy is how dislikable he is. I love a good dislikable person.
In the most likable way, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Good stuff. Anywho, well, that just about does it. I don't know why that came out that way.
Well, that just about does it.
If you want to support the show, You can do so at patreon.com/thoughtcops. It would really love it if you did.
If you don't want to support the show,
fuck off!
What are you doing? What's going on here? What kind of transaction do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to take it personally.
Yeah.
Sorry,
my
can't
feelings
help it.
are already hurt.
I'm sensitive. So yeah, you can do that. You can, again, leave your own voicemail at 312-788-7361 or send an audio file to thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. Bruce, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Grant, hope you feel better.
Thank you. I'm not feeling bad. I mean, on the inside.
You look bad.
Thanks. Now
And
I feel bad.
That's all I want. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Catch you next time. Oh, buy tickets to the live show.
Yeah, goddammit.
You worms.
You're a mean one, Mr. Granch. You really are a prick. Your friends think you're an asshole and your family thinks you're sick, Mr. Granch. You wouldn't know a good joke if it hit you in the dick. You're a loser, Mr. Granch. But you've nothing left to lose. You wear shorts outside in winter like you've got something to prove, Mr. Granch. Everyone knows calling yourself a gym cell is just a bad excuse.